thank you everyone for reading your handouts.
So I wanted to share an example this evening of how
Introduce yourself.
Oh, me? Oh, I'm Tom DeWitt. Sorry, I'm Wes Lund.
Please start the timer.
I wanted to share with everybody how hard it is. I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about, but when we want to find out what some of our money is being spent on, and you do a Freedom of Information Act request, and it goes on for about a year, but I finally just kind of gave up trying to find out. I wanted to open the curtain over here to show you the nicely lit Mayo Civic Center that we have, because the lights burn brightly, and when I'm driving home from work, sometimes during the lockdown at 10:30 at night, or these days like at 9:30, but even if you go out there in the middle of the night, the lights are on, the televisions are on all four. So I asked the simple question to the city: what is the electric bill of the Rochester Civic Center for the last 12 months? Is there a breakdown of nighttime versus daytime usage, and are rates different at night versus the day? What's the breakdown on a monthly basis too? And the answer came back. First, there was no actual salutation, so I didn't know who had written to me twice, and I finally asked who the person was, and they gave me their name. But then I asked, well, what's the reason I can't have the data? And then they said that data on customers of municipal electric utilities are private data on individuals or non-public data, but may be released to a law enforcement agency that requests access to the data in connection with an investigation, a school for purposes of compiling pupil census data, a public child support authority for purposes of establishing or enforcing child support, or a person where use of the data directly advances the general welfare, health, or safety of the public. The Commissioner of Administration may issue advisory opinions. I mean, there's just a lot of reasons why. One of the first reasons I was given is, well, we're going to get back to you on the expense involved in obtaining this data, but then the final answer was that the data just doesn't have to be released to you. And I said, please cite the Minnesota state statute for the reason that you're withholding the data. And I kind of have to move to my next topic, but you've got some of the documents, and you can surely pull up Public Records Request R000-286-022221 of the City of Rochester Government. And tonight, since you're looking at, I guess this is a thing I can't bring up in this topic because it's a public hearing matter, but we do have very highly paid staff members, some of the highest, and one of them who makes more money than anybody else in the city is sitting in this room right now. But the amount of money a person works is probably commiserate with the responsibilities they have. But where and how the city spends our money in terms of cultural activities or uses city facilities, I mean, was this a promotional thing that the city paid for, or was an artist renting the space? Because I remember our city using the facility for maybe a half a year for an art installation that featured this kind of an issue. And look, everybody can do what they want, right? I mean, it is America. But did we spend money to have that sign on the side of the public building for half a year in our faces and with an agenda like this? I don't know if we spent money on this or not, but I'd sure like to know. It should be easier for people to just go online and find out what's being spent of our tax money. So thank you very much, guys, for your patience.
Thank you, Mr. Lund.
Thank you.
All right.